بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما. Hello everyone, this is Liquidity Club by Ahmed Shawi. Today is Sunday, the 27th of October 2024. I'll be doing the weekly market review. Now, uh, just to keep you updated, that I'm going to be posting a trade breakdown of Friday's trade that I took in the morning session, and the TP was reached in the afternoon. So anyway, not to take any much time of the weekly review, I'm gonna be posting trade breakdown of Friday's trade tomorrow on Monday. So let's get right back to the weekly review. Uh, I'm viewing the DXY and I'm viewing the weekly time frame chart. As you can see, price has just been posting higher prices the past month, and if you can access the seasonal tendencies, you will check that DXY forms some kind of a top going into November. And throughout November and into December, there's this kind of consolidation, and it is likely that it has the probability by the end of the year to go up higher or lower. But going into November, we're likely to form a high, which I think this is the high that we've formed. And then throughout the week of November, I'm looking for a retracement. It can go to this favorite gap, BC, or this favorite gap, BC, or it can go deeper to this favorite gap and take out the slow, reach out to this inside liquidity and favorite gap, or it can just consolidate here and continue running up higher towards these highs and this buy side liquidity. But what I know for sure is that we are having a little bit of a retracement here in November, so just want to keep you updated about that. Going to the daily time frame chart, it's pretty much just been pushing up higher, posting and forming higher prices. Now going into next week and going to November, we're likely expecting price to just fill some of the gaps that are here. As you can see, we have a gap here. We have a gap here also as well. So price is likely going to be reaching towards these gaps if it wants to retrace and start running down lower. So I believe that's going to be pretty much it for DXY. Going to ES, here I'm viewing the continuous contract and I'm viewing the weekly time frame chart. As you can see, price is just been consolidating here. ES, it has retraced to the BC that I've drew your attention towards, and that bit of a run below the favorite gap is reaching to a favorite gap and a bullish order block on a daily time frame chart. We have the sell side liquidity here, and we have the buy side liquidity that I've drew your attention towards, which is the 6,000 price level. So we have formed a long discount wick here, and looking at the consequence of that discount wick, it is also the low of this weekly favorite gap. So if price is likely or it's likely going to push up higher towards this buy side liquidity, I don't want to see any daily closure below the consequence of this discount wick, or it's also the low of this weekly favorite gap. So to just retrace, have some pretty much support here, and then just push up higher towards the buy side liquidity, or it can just run down lower towards the side liquidity. It has also the probability to do that as well. So going to the daily time frame chart, as you can see how we pushed down lower here on Wednesday, reached to that bullish order block right there, and that favorite gap a small busy right there. It's buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, so it's inefficient with the it's inefficient with the sell side delivery. So as you can see, the consequence is the weekly consequence, the weekly discount, the consequence of the weekly discount wick is right there, which is the low of that favorite gap. So we're likely gonna be seeing a retracement, just touch the low of the favorite gap and then up here. We have premium wick. I want to see price pretty much run up above the consequence of that premium wick, and once we close on daily closure below that level, I want to see some support at that level that can push price up higher towards the buy side liquidity. So that's going to be pretty much it for ES. Going to NQ, here I'm viewing the continuous contract and I'm viewing the weekly time frame chart. As you can see, price is the same thing for NQ as well. We have an outside day where the high has a higher high than previous week's high, and the low is lower than previous week's low right there. So this is pretty much a fingerprint to expect a consolidation going to next week. So we're likely going to be seeing an inside day next week, or we're just going to be taking one side of the marketplace and just keep the other. So I've also marked the constant caution for that discount wick as well. If price is likely and it's going to run up higher, I want to see price support this level on daily time frame chart. It can wick through it, but I don't want to see any daily closure below this level, and then run up higher towards the buy side liquidity. Or it can just do the opposite and just run down lower. Going to the daily time frame chart, that's how price retraced, bullish order block. The closure is just at the opening of this candle right there. So we didn't have any closure at the mean threshold or the midpoint of that bullish order block. And we've seen reaction running up higher, taking out this buy side liquidity. So just to go over what price has done, we formed a low here. Price right up higher a little bit, forming equal highs, and then pushed down lower, took out this low. And after we taking out this low, we filled this favor gap, all of it. It's now completely filled, and we rallied up higher, took out this high, and I believe also this high right there. So you think about this as a market structure shift, but it's not continued because it has formed something that which I don't like, which is the long premium wick here. So this is the closing price. Anything above the closing price or anything above the current price that's the market trading at is considered premium. So this is considered a premium wick, and I don't like this kind of long wick when we're trying to break above higher. So we're looking at this consequence of this premium wick, and I want to see price pretty much run above it on a daily closure by Monday or Tuesday. Treat it as resistance once we close above it, and then just treat it as a springboard or a launch pad to run up higher towards the buy side liquidity right there. So that's going to be pretty much it for NQ. Going to Euro USD, also known as the fiber. Here I'm viewing the weekly time frame chart. As you can see, price has swept the sell side liquidity, and I've drew your attention towards something about this weekly discount wick, which was in the previous week. It was a discount wick. Now it's considered a premium wick because now we're trading below it, and anything above the trading price at the moment is considered premium. So that constant cosmet is now a premium constant cosmet of that wick. So as you can see, also if you can refer or access season tendencies, you will see that price is likely going to be pushing up higher and pretty much is likely to take out the high that was formed in October, which is this high. So we have, well, you can mention them relative equal highs here. Price is likely going to be taking, so I'll be making a statement and it's like gun to my head. I'm expecting price to take out this high before the end of the year. My videos are not edited. My videos are not pretty much I cannot edit them in the future where I can put snippet of what I want to be talking about. No, I'm right now talking about what's happening right now. Today is the 27th of October, and price is trading at this price level. We closed on Friday at this price level. So by the end of the year, before the end of the year, I'm expecting price to take out this high right there. That's what I'm expecting. So going to the daily time frame chart, this is the constant caution that I drew your attention towards last week. As you can see on this candle, once we closed below it on Monday, Tuesday was just a retracement, but we never reached above it. It's just a wick reaching above it to do the damage by reaching to that bullish order block, the bearish order block, sorry. And then Tuesday, we just opened, rallied up higher. We had created a small favor gap right there, and then we pushed down lower, taking out the sell side liquidity right there. Then Thursday and Friday is just trading inside the range. From Monday's open to Friday close, we're just trading inside the range, which is expected to be honest. Now, going to next week, price is likely going to be reaching for higher prices. Look at this as it has completed this market maker sell model, and a market maker buy model is likely going to be forming going into the end of the year, which is this is going to be, if you look at it as the original consolidation, the market is just dropping down lower, and here where we'll have the manipulation and the market, the smart money reversal, running up higher. Every up close candle is an opportunity to go and look for entries, to look for pretty much, yeah, an entry, and you can push it up higher towards the original consolidation here, which is the terminus. So this is what I'm looking at as the terminus right now. Price, as I've mentioned, what I'm stating here are my opinion. It's not a trade advice for you to take it and trade it. It's just my opinion about the markets and what I think the market is likely going to be doing in the near future. It's not something that is a panacea. It's not something that is a 100% win rate. Even my mentor doesn't have a 100% win rate. So this is what I'm aiming at. This is, in my opinion, what I think the algorithm is referring to going into the end of the year. So that is going to be pretty much it for Euro USD, or also known as the fiber. Going to Pound USD, also known as the cable. Here I'm viewing the weekly time frame chart. As you can see, Pound took out the sell-side liquidity right there, but it is lethargic with its movement. So if you refer to Euro USD, Euro pretty much took out the low that was formed in August, I'd say, early August. And in Pound, like, this is the low that Euro USD took it, but Pound is still lethargic trading here. So I wouldn't pretty much, if we're running up higher, obviously Pound would be better option. But even in the seasonal tendency, it's not showing uh, a really strength to the upside. It's just messy going to the end of the year, especially for pound. Now, for USD, it's showing strength to the upside, but pound USD is pretty much consolidation into this range, like from this high to this low. It's pretty much just consolidating. But for Euro USD, it is showing higher prices, forming higher prices. That's for sure. You can access your seasonal tendencies. I'm not gonna be pretty much showing any, because the one that are provided by such resources are paid, and I don't want to be I don't want to be having any problems with any of them. So you can always ask me about some of the resources, and I will try to help you with that. And if you want some of these seasonal tendencies, you can join our Discord server. I'll be attaching some of them in the Discord server. Or if I didn't attach them or I forgot, you can always message me on Discord, and I'll try to upload them for you. So going to the daily time frame chart, these levels that I've mentioned last week, just keep them on your chart, because if price started running up higher, we're going to see some pretty much some significant to these levels in the future. So just keep them on your charts, all right? So from there, price just dropped down into this weekly fair value gap right there, this low to this high. That's a busy, that's an imbalance side inefficiency. And if we're likely gonna be running up higher, I wanna see price never close below the high of that weekly fair value gap, which is the constant enforcement of that discount wick, which is roughly right there, which is the bullish order block right there. So this is a bullish order block that has formed. I don't want to see price close below this level right there, which will invalidate this bullish order block and will just push down lower. So I just gave out my opinion about what I think the market is likely, what the market's likely going to be doing in the future. Nothing is guaranteed here in the markets. It's just what I'm stating in terms of the opinions, and it's just my own personal opinion about what the market is likely going to do. It's not something with 100% accuracy or win rate. So I really hope you found this one insightful. If you have any questions, as I've stated earlier, you can join our Discord server and you can ask any question you would like. I really hope you found this one insightful. Until I talk to you next time, be safe. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.